Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the campus of North Penn High School here in Tellamenson Township, and welcome to North Penn Knights Baseball Senior Day, as the Knights host the Central Buck South Titans in a Suburban 1 League Colonial Division matchup. Prior to this afternoon's ball game, we are excited to honor our North Penn baseball graduating class of 2024, their families, and their selected teachers of inspiration. Also on hand with us this afternoon are several members of the North Penn School District family who have made the last 13 years in North Penn possible for these 2024 graduates among the thousands of students that they lead every day. Please join me in welcoming School Board President Mrs. Tina Stoll, Superintendent Dr. Todd Bauer, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Deanna Waters, Administrator for Secondary Education and Renovation, Dr. Pete Nicholson, and North Penn School District Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Mike McKenna. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's honor our Knights baseball class of 2024. In their time as Knights, this group of seniors has been part of a team that won 21 games in one season, captured a Suburban 1 Colonial Division title, and advanced to the Pennsylvania State semifinal game last season. They have succeeded on the field, but have also thrived off the field as leaders in the classroom, in the community, and in guiding the underclassmen who follow them in hard work, team discipline, team chemistry, and a love for the game of baseball. Coach Kevin Monero says of this class of 2024, it has been incredible watching them grow in their years in the program. In so many ways, they have stayed the course, gotten incrementally better every day, and are now helping this 2024 team on and off the field to be everything they can possibly be. Having known and watched many of them play since they were little kids in our community programs and at our junior Knights camp, to the time they stand here today has been something special. I'm a lucky person to have the pleasure of knowing them, and I can't wait to see what they do the rest of this season and for the rest of their lives. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet our North Penn class of 2024. First up, welcome number 6, outfielder and designated hitter A.J. Briggs. AJ will attend Penn State University next fall to major in business analytics. He'll never pass up a cookie when he gets a base hit, and if business analytics doesn't work out, he definitely has a future in broadcasting or some form of public speaking. AJ's path with the Knights is a true testament to determination and hard work. He's escorted by his parents, Deandra and Marlon Briggs, and sister, Sarai. His teacher of inspiration is North Penn High School's Mr. Joel Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, A.J. Briggs. Next up is number 1, outfielder Ryan Brown. Next year, Ryan plans to attend Pico Trade School to focus on HVAC systems. While Ryan spent most of this season on a knee scooter following an unfortunate intra-squad bunting collision, he quickly emerged as a leader of people on the bench. His energy and personality are certainly first-team caliber. Ryan is escorted today by his parents, Karen and Dave Brown, and his brother, Zach. His teacher of inspiration is North Penn High School's Ms. Julia Young. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Brown. Our next senior is number 9, Michael Cliver. Next year, Michael plans to attend Delaware Valley University, where he will major in business administration and will continue his lifelong wrestling career. Michael has been a rare 3-sport athlete in his time at North Penn as a football player, wrestler, and baseball player. He started out his playing days on this field many years ago, winning the Gamer Award at Junior Knights baseball camp. Today, Michael is escorted by his parents, Tracy and Michael Sr., his sisters, Erin and Bridget, and his grandma, Carol Haley. Michael's teacher of inspiration is Oak Park Elementary School's Mr. Matt Connolly. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Cliver. Next up is number 44, first baseman Ben Farley. Next year, Ben plans to attend Coastal Carolina University, where he will major in exercise science. Ben is a 3-year starter at North Penn, having manned the first base bag since his sophomore year. When he's not hitting baseballs hard, he's squatting ungodly weight at 6 a.m. and quietly emerging as one of the most steady, reliable, and quietly confident players North Penn has seen in many years. He also holds the record for most runs scored in a batting practice money round set this past fall when he set off air raid sirens on the turf field. Ben is escorted today by his parents Dave and Cindy and his brother Max. Ben's teacher of inspiration is North Penn High School's Mr. Jonathan Fluck. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Farley. Our next senior is number 34, pitcher Christian Gronbach. Christian is currently undecided on his college choice for next year, and he plans to major in nutrition and dietetics, a fitting major for a young man who can frequently be found starting his days in the pre-dawn hours at Planet Fitness. Christian has done some of everything in his days as a Knight. Never needing to be asked twice to fill a role, he's a quintessential program guy, and through injury or obstacle has never been deterred. He is also king of the aux in the weight room. Christian is escorted by his parents Donna and Kevin. His teacher of inspiration is Penfield Middle School's Mrs. Diane Miller. Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Gronbach. Next up is number 25, first baseman Colin McLaughlin-Avis. Colin is currently undecided on his school choice for next year, but plans to major in business. At North Penn, he has been in the business of being a glue guy in the high school baseball program. His personality and his humor have made him the kind of guy you can't imagine not having on the team. Also positive, always coachable, and always ready to assign equipment, Colin is the kind of kid for whom you can say every day is better with him in it. Colin is escorted today by his parents, Aaron and Justin Augustine, and Emily and John Avis. His teacher of inspiration is North Penn High School's Mrs. Margaret Marino. Ladies and gentlemen, Colin McLaughlin-Avis. Our next senior is number 16, pitcher Nick Palovich. Next year, Nick will attend Skidmore College, where he will play baseball for Coach Ron Plord and the Thoroughbreds. Nick has come a long way since that August day when he asked Coach Monero if he could meet him for a bullpen session back in the summer of his 9th grade year. After coming up through the Norgwin baseball system, Nick has always been known for wearing his hat in the weight room, for always asking for a copy of his pitching chart after Legion games, and above all else, for developing into a heck of a pitcher and an intelligent and hungry baseball player and student. Nick is escorted today by his parents, Tracy and Mike. His teacher of inspiration is North Penn High School's Mr. Christopher King. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Palovich. Our penultimate senior today is number 4, pitcher Nolan Walker. Next year, Nolan will attend Bloomsburg University, where he will study accounting and play baseball for Coach Mike Collins and the Huskies. Nolan is a 3-year varsity pitcher for the Knights and has made enormous strides since his first outing in a scrimmage his sophomore year. Quite a journey from that point to his 5 no-hit innings just 2 weeks ago. Some days, Nolan looks more like a dad than a high school student, but that's just his maturity and poise on display. He's never met a rake or a tarp he doesn't like, and he can really chuck a baseball. Nolan is escorted today by his parents Shannon and Bill, brother Patrick and Liam, and his sister Grace. Nolan's teacher of inspiration is North Penn High School's Mrs. Christine Peterson. Ladies and gentlemen, Nolan Walker. And last but by no means least, senior number 8, pitcher and outfielder Henry Wetzel. Next fall, Henry will study kinesiology at Penn State Harrisburg and will play baseball for Coach Ryan Brown and the Nittany Lions. Henry's high school career started by disappointingly being left in Pennsylvania for the Florida trip his sophomore year, but then he got the call up and recorded a win on the mound against Hazleton in his varsity debut on April 2nd, 2022, and he was never left behind again. In fact, the Knights coaches would never dream of not having Henry on the varsity roster. A true chip off the old block with his relentless dry wit, Henry does it all at the plate, on the mound, and in the outfield. In his time as a Knight, Henry also experienced his first and second ambulance rides of his life and learned the importance of an elbow guard. Henry is escorted today by his parents Allison and Marty and his brothers Kenny and Charlie. Henry's teacher of inspiration is North Penn High School's Ms. Tori Young. Ladies and gentlemen, Henry Wetzel. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's have one more round of applause for our 9 seniors, their families, and their teachers of inspiration. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that if you are able to do so, please rise and join us as North Penn freshman Nick Augustine, the brother of senior Colin McLaughlin Avis, will lead us in the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Augustine with our national anthem. Once again, thank you to the class of 2024. Congratulations to our seniors, and enjoy the ball game, everybody.
High five.